Today is the 8th of August 2023, and we will discuss median and mode. Okay, thank you to everyone who has been watching our video so far. Okay, if you like our videos, please subscribe, share, like, and follow us depending on which platform you are watching from. Okay, and recommend us to your friends as well if you know they are struggling in maths, or you know somebody who is about to do their GCSE, and our videos will help them. Recommend us so that they can watch. Okay, thank you very much for doing that. Normally on the comment section I write, please follow my notes/scripts. What I mean by that is, for instance, this data here is 10, 17, 24, 18, 20. Okay, so at times maybe I'm saying 24 and then I end up saying 18. Okay, what I'm pointing to is what I'm saying at that moment, so go by the script. This is 17.8, so assuming for some reason or something I say 17.8%, it is not, it's 17.8. If you don't see the percent or decrease or pounds or dollars or whatever I said, don't assume that that is right. Follow the script. Okay, that is why I show a bit at a time, as if I'm taking you along. I don't show everything so that I can point and tell you where we are. So this is 89/5. Okay, if you hear anything apart from that, follow what is here, because I've gone through these notes several times before I'm sharing them with you. These are my own notes. Most of the questions are made up. Okay, so you won't find it in a textbook. So and I make it up, solve them to show you. So please follow my notes. The last thing I quickly want to say is scammers. Okay, it's been brought to my attention. If somebody is chatting with you on WhatsApp, it's not me. Okay, if somebody says to you, come donate money to charity, it's not me. Please don't fall for scammers. Okay, I'm not asking anybody to donate anything to me. Okay, I have never and I won't. So beware of scammers. If somebody comes and say, oh, you've watched the video, so you need to pay this, no, it's not me. Okay, the video are available. All the video are available, especially on YouTube, that you can go and watch. Okay, and that is what I want to say. Now today I want to continue my lesson from yesterday to explain median and mode. We will use it a lot in our graph work. Okay, if I'll recap today, sorry. I'll recap today. Yesterday we did the mean, and then we look at the range, okay, and we use two shops and sale value. Okay, so I'm going to continue with that, but I want to just recap on the mean. Okay, if you have set of values, your mean is the average. All these mean, range, median, mode, they are all averages, okay, but you find it differently, okay. So with the mean for this data, you add 10, 17, 24, 18, 20. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so you add all of them and divide by 5 because you have only 5 data. So assuming you have 10 data, you add all of them and divide by 10. So that will be your mean. Okay, so now if you add all these numbers either on the computer or you do it as on paper, you get 89/5, and then on the calculator your answer is 17.8. Okay, this is to 1 decimal place. Now yesterday with the range, so I'm still going to use this same data. Okay, so with the range, you need the lowest number and you need the highest number. So all I did here is to arrange it from the lowest to the highest. You can still choose it in this way, but it's easier. Okay, so 10 is the lowest and 24 is the highest. So 24 take away 10 is 14. So look at the mean value for this data. Okay, 17.8. The range is 14. So it is a bit, even though it's still close together, it's a bit spread. Okay, your lowest is 10, your highest is 24. Okay, assuming you have maybe 21, 21.5, 21.3, 22 point, your range will be smaller. Okay, but you don't have that. That is why you have this range, this huge range. And yesterday we explained it, that if you have a range, we saw a data that the range was 0.3. Okay, it's very close together. And then we saw another data which was larger than that. Today we have a data and the range is 14. Okay, which is a bit widely spread. Now, today I want to introduce you to median and mode. You don't have to forget this because these data, they are like short 5 datas, but if you have like 50 data, you will have to use a frequency table, draw a graph, and then use that graph, okay, to find all these averages I'm introducing to you. Okay, so that is one a step closer. So that's why I want to explain to you what this actually means. Okay, Now, what is the median? The median is the middle mark. With the median, this word here, median, you need to arrange the data from the lowest to the highest. Because if you don't do that, you won't see the middle a value. So for this data here, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you have 5 data. The middle value here is 18. So your median for this data is 18. Okay. So if the same data here, and I've just told you the median is 18 because exactly in the middle the data there is 18, so the median here is 18. This is a data of 5. Assuming you have a data of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now you have 2 middle values here, so you can't choose 18 or 19. None of them is in the middle. So what you do is you add 18, the 2 middle values, and divide by 2. Change the middle value because you have 2. Okay, if it's 1 middle value from the lowest to the highest, you choose that one. Okay, but if you have an even set of data like this and you have 2 middle value, then you are going to add the 2 middle value and divide by 2. Okay, so the median here is 18, add 19 divided by 2, which is 37 divided by 2, which is 18.5. So this set of data here and that set of data here, the difference only is the 19 I've added, okay, to explain how to find median. But look at how it's changed. The median for this data is that, and the median for this data is 18.5. Okay. Now let's look at how we find the mode. The mode is the data that occurs the most. Okay. So if you have a data and there is no repetitive data, then you don't have a mode. So look at the first example here. 10, 17, 18, 20, 24. None of them is occurring most, so the mode is none. We don't have any mode here. Our second data, 10, 17, 18, 19, 20, 24. Okay, I have decided to make it in the ascending order. Here again, we don't have any mode because none of them is occurring the most. Now, let's look at example 3. Okay, similar data, but here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now look at it. 10, 17, 18, 18, 18, 19, 19, and 20. Now 19 occurs twice, 18 occurs thrice. So here we have a mode, and our mode is 18 because 18 occurs the most. Okay, I hope you get it. So you can have a set of data but you don't have any mode. So if they give you a question and they say find the mode and there is no occurrence, then it's none. You don't, because they know it's none, but they're asking you to find it. So you just tell them that there is none. So don't be forced to say, they said I should find the mode, so I have to put a figure. No. Okay. The median here will be the number that occurs the most. So in the middle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So here 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 18 and 18 are in the middle. So you add both together and divide by 2. So you get a mode of 18. A median of 18, sorry. You get a median of 18 and a mode of 18. Okay, but the mode here is 18 because 18 occurs the most. I hope I'm clear. Now, from yesterday's video, we looked at shop 1 and shop 2. And then, so I've just read through the table of what we did yesterday with a set of data that I used. Okay, and then now I've drawn the same table with the highest price and the lowest price. Okay, now this is how the sale appeared on each day. Okay, but to find the median, I need to find the middle sale. Okay, so I had to do it from the lowest to the highest. So shop 1, the lowest is 72, followed by 72,000, followed by 75,000, followed by 80,000. Okay, followed by 87,685, followed by 92,000, followed by 95,000, and then the highest is 98,642 pounds. Okay, all these are money. Sale that was made on a particular day. It's just that now in my new from yesterday's table, I just used it as it came on each day, but now I've arranged it from the lowest to the highest. Now shop 2, the lowest is 6,000, followed by 8,000, followed by 21,500, followed by 26,000, followed by 31,700, and then 46,700 and 101,000. Yesterday we discussed outliers and extreme values. Okay. Now, shop 1. So yesterday we found the range and the mean from this table. today we want to go ahead from what I've just explained to you to find the median sale. And the median sale is the middle number. So straight away, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the middle sale here is 87,685. Okay, so that is the median sale, which you can just get from the table. Okay, if you had two middle values, then you have to add and divide by 2. Here we have exactly one middle sale because we have a median sale because we have 7 data there. For shop 2, if you are ranging from the lowest to the highest, the median sale is 26,000 in the middle there. Okay, so our median sale for shop 2 is 26,000. Look at the difference. Okay, that is the median sale and that is a median sale. Okay, so even without the outlier, you realize that their sale is not encouraging for shop 2, but shop 1, it is a lot higher. Meanwhile, they are just in the same neighborhood. Okay, what is shop 1 doing right that shop 2 is not doing? Are they new? What is going on there? Okay, now shop 1 again, we just explained the mode, the value that occurs the most. When you look at shop 1 data, all the values are different. Assuming you had 5, maybe if the data had extended to a month, maybe 80,000 might occur 4 times, 92,000 might occur 3 times, 95,000 might occur maybe 10 times. So we can find a mode sale, but we only have it for the week, so none of them occurs, so there is no mode sale. Okay, shop 2 as well, if we scan, there is no more sale. Assuming 26,000 occurred even twice, then that will be our mode sale. But here, if you scan from the lowest to the highest, there is no mode sale. So in summary from yesterday, I said earlier that range, mean, median, mode, all of them are a form of averages. Okay, you can use it to explain an occurrence. So now look at shop 1. The range is 26,642 from yesterday's video. If you subtract the lowest from the highest, the mean, if you add all the sales together and divide by 7, we got this value yesterday. Okay, you can go back and watch yesterday's video. The median, as we found today, which is the middle value, and there is only one middle value, okay, is 87,685. But there is no mode sale. There is none. all of them are different sales, so we don't have any more sale. Unlike shop 2, okay, the range is £95,000, very high range. So by looking at the range, you assume that they will have a mean of maybe 80,000 or something. No, because they have other low sales, their mean is very, very low. The mean sale is 34,401.29. Okay, this is 2 decimal places, but it's also money. Okay, now the median, which is the middle number, if you look at it, it's 26,000 there, and there is no mode sale because none also here occurs, not even twice. Okay, all of them are individuals, so there is no mode sale. So from a simple data like this, you can easily find these averages. Okay, so this is a set of 7 data. It doesn't give us the whole idea. If we want to explain this further, maybe this week there were renovations and stuff, that's why shop 2 had this low sale. We don't know. But assuming we want to really look deeper, we can get sale values from the past 2 months or 3 months, and it would be a lot, maybe 50 or more. So that is where our frequency table comes in. Okay, so this is what I wanted to share with you today. Okay, so the averages that we've learned to range, mean, median, and mode. So hopefully in our next lesson, I'll maybe bring a few set of data and make some data up, maybe temperature from a greenhouse or something, and we'll just quickly plot it on a graph, and I'll show you the pattern. That will be a short set of data, and then from there we'll go ahead and see how we can use tallies and frequency tables to handle large set of data. Okay, and then how we can put it on the graph, and then use that graph on a histogram or a bar chart, and use that graph to find these averages as well. Okay, so if you have a few sets of data, you should be able to find the range, the mean, the median, and the mode. If the set of data are big figures like this, it will be in a calculator paper. They won't give you something like this for a non-calculator paper. Okay, so you can use the calculator to quickly calculate it. If it is simple data like what I showed you earlier, okay, in our recap, then this can easily come in a non-calculator paper, because you don't need a calculator to see that 80 here is the median. Okay, and you don't need a calculator to see that there is no mode here. Okay, so that is what I really want to show you. And I keep on talking about calculator and non-calculator because you need to get used to the idea that there is a paper with a calculator and there is a paper without a calculator. So as I'm teaching you, I'm sensitizing you to that, and I'm showing you tricks and ways where you can solve questions without the calculator, okay, to maximize time, and you can get it right. And then when you have to use the calculator, I mention it, because if you have to use the calculator and you go about doing it on your own, you will never finish. Okay, you have to learn how to use the calculator, so that if you have to use the calculator, then you use it, get your answer, and quickly go on to the question. And then if in a paper where the calculator is not available, I'm also mentioning and stressing on that, so that you can quickly see how you can easily maneuver yourself and get your answer and move on to the next question, so that you don't become a victim of, oh, you learned a lot but you couldn't do it and get the answers. Okay, thank you for watching today's lesson, and I'll see you in the next.